So a lot of the issues that we do see are a design issue because the customer would design as a like-for-like system without thinking of process changes that's happened over the last 10 years.
It can be as simple as a three-way valve that's being misapplied, a check valve that's installed backward, or it can be as complex as the system isn't doing what the customer intended.
We see hoses bursting because it's too hot or because they're cycling. We see valves failing because of the changing conditions and uses that they see.
Water in gas is a very common problem. So to remove water is one of the big solution.
Typically the engineers on site have got a whole host of other responsibilities going on beyond the small bore pipe work that runs around their facility. So not necessarily things are deliberately missed, but I think they've just over time become to accept that that's always been the case, right or wrong. And then we came on site, fresh pair of eyes, and we were able to identify areas where they can make quite significant improvements.
It was a cancer treatment place, and there was a proton therapy unit which had these massive electromagnets cooled by hoses, and they were vibrating and they were failing from fatigue fracture. And so we recommended a different type of hose. They went to that and they never had any problems again, as far as I'm aware. But the outcome of that is that a proton therapy unit is able to maintain its uptime and keep curing people for cancer. So that's a wonderful thing.
So as customers are trying to do more with less, shrinking workforce, a lot of the knowledge that has been present with customers for many years is starting to retire, heading out the door. So if a customer can get a turnkey or a plug-and-play solution, that takes all the assembly work out for them, and it really provides something that they can just put right into their system and get up and running. It takes out the assembly time, it takes out the guesswork. Well, are my employees, can they put this together themselves? So it's really a huge benefit for the customer.
Lower cost of ownership and lower cost of operating their facility. So they get maintenance benefits, they get fewer man hours required to keep their system, they get greater uptime, and that's what we work toward. It's going to save you having to redo it later or having to maintain it or take it apart and fix it and replace it, because this is going to last longer, going to work better, and it's going to reduce your cost of ownership.
We are working in safety, we're working on technical issues. We try to decrease cost, we try to improve the installation to decrease the environmental impact.
So the report generally includes an assessment overall of the stations or the analytical system. We'll do a review of the findings. What is really there? What exists today? We look at safety, environmental, quality, and functionality. And we aim to grade them on a scale often from 1 to 5. 1 being it's excellent, and 5 being it needs immediate replacement. We'll also provide P&IDs, or piping and instrumentation diagrams, of the existing system, and then take our recommendations and actually provide a recommended P&ID with our solution.
By having us on site and delivering the sorts of reports that we do, they can really achieve maximum efficiencies and maximum output.
We used to have, our method statement was very simple and short. It was called helping customers win. And to this day, I still like that because it underlies pretty much everything we do.